Welcome to the Murfreesboro.com podcast, where we talk about all things Murfreesboro, Tennessee. Join host John I. Carey, his co-host Jonathan Harmon, and producer Trent Denson as they talk about all the great things happening in our city. From construction updates to local business spotlights to all the amazing events happening in our community. Listen in for all you need to know from Murfreesboro.com. Welcome to the show.
Hey, everybody. Welcome back to the show, Murfreesboro.com podcast. Thanks for tuning in. As always, John I. Carey right here, Jonathan Harmon there.
Howdy.
Producer Trent there.
Hey, everyone.
From behind the equipment today.
That's right. He's out in front today. And then we got Jeff over there behind the camera. He waved. Hey, everybody.
Cameraman Jeff.
Cameraman Jeff. Oops.
The cameraman.
Cameraman
Jeff.
Oops. Sorry, my phone dinged. Turned
It's all
out.
good.
Awesome. Thank you all for tuning in, as always. Appreciate it. How was y'all's
Happy
weekend?
Wednesday.
Yeah, happy Wednesday. See, I said weekend because I haven't seen you yet. So.
Well, no, it's the weekend was good. We got a lot done at Cedar Glade.
Nice.
We did a lot of sanding.
Yeah.
So I inhaled a lot of dust.
Yeah,
I actually sneezed out a piece of plywood yesterday. It was amazing.
Really gross.
That's kind of impressive.
Really
If you think about it. Oh, wow. There it is.
That's like $55 right there.
That's some lumber. All right.
And random comment, I won't give out your address since we film here, but you have the best looking yard out
Yeah,
there.
it is golden.
But that's got to be a pain, though.
No.
Oh, no?
No. I call up Lawn Pros and I'm like, hey, man,
Hit them.
it's time.
Yeah. You've got like 5 billion leaves out there, but they're all yellow.
So
very beautiful.
My daughter took a picture on Friday, and I'll share it. We can post it. It's gorgeous because she took it out of the front door, and it's literally just glowing.
Yeah,
all
really
around.
Cool. I saw that.
That's awesome. I know. I just pulled in. I was like, whoa, that's so
Fall.
pretty. Fall.
I
Yeah.
love fall, man.
I know, right? I so badly wanted to go jump in that big pile over there.
You should. That's what we made it for.
Yeah.
Oh, is it?
Yeah. So Jeremy Florida, the guy
Yes.
that owns Brass Horn, he texted me yesterday. He was like, "Hey man, you got a really nice leaf pile in your front yard. Do you care if we play in it?" And I'm like, "Not at all. Go for it."
That's amazing.
I need to check the Ring camera because I'm sure it's awesome.
Oh, that'd be
That's
funny.
really cool.
You need to put like a big one out there and then a sign and be like, jump in. I bet you'd have some good footage.
Yeah.
That's some spread the positive right there.
That's right. That would be
Absolutely.
fun. We'd have to share that video. That'd be
My
funny.
insurance guy just had a coronary though.
Well, how about you, Trent? Anything
Good weekend. We were house sitting for a buddy. Football, food, all the fun stuff. So,
Nice. There you go.
Pretty low key, but it was fun.
Yep.
It was JD's birthday, so happy birthday to JD. JD knows the new show on the
There you go.
new
Happy
show on the
birthday,
network.
JD.
Yep.
Yeah.
So, good times.
Speaking of shows and guests we've had, I got to give a shout out to them.
Yes, man.
Endure
we got
Athletics.
coasters, baby.
Yeah, y'all see
got
these?
coasters.
No more paper
We
towels folded up.
We have graduated from the paper towels.
Yeah, he joked about it, and next thing you know, they're here.
Yeah, big old stack of them over there. He told me about it.
An Endure Athletics
Yeah,
mug.
man.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, shouts to Joel, the whole team.
Got to hang out with True Craner a little bit.
Nice.
When he brought those by the
cool.
other day.
Nice.
Yep, True's awesome.
Got good staff over there.
Oh, yeah. Oh, sorry. Excuse me. Got to have my coffee fixed this morning.
Definitely.
There we go. But cool. Well, we want to do a little different something for everybody tuning in today. Switching it up today because we got some really cool big stuff coming, and we've had multiple discussions between the three of us here about stuff, and we just kind of over the weekend just said, you know what? Let's go.
Let's just make it Facebook official.
Man, this is big.
I think it does.
Oh,
yes, it does.
The triangulation of greatness.
Yep, I know,
about
right?
to get official.
Triangulation of great.
Yeah, I've tried to use that with several people. And
That
I think
is going
this
on my
official.
business card.
I feel like that just became official.
Yeah. Or what did you say? The triangle is now a wheel.
Oh,
Isn't that how you worded it or something?
Something like that. I don't think I said that, but I'm going to take credit for that. It was awesome.
I'm going to say it was you.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure it was, but I don't remember.
I've been part of your epiphany.
Maybe that lightning bolt.
Yeah.
I was at the gym. So thank you, Gold's Gym, by the way, for that moment. So working out there and just had a
I'm excited.
moment.
I'm very excited about this.
I feel lesser though. I have my epiphanies in the shower. He's at the gym.
Getting his pump on.
Putting a little soap on my head. Ooh, what a great idea.
Better go write that down.
Yeah, shoot. I'm just trying to get back in shape. I've gotten so
Round
shape.
is a shape, buddy.
Round is a shape. I love that. I'm going to use that. Excuse me.
All right, let's get into this.
Yeah, well,
Let's
I
do
know.
this.
The suspense is killing me.
I know at least with the Murphy, I'll give you a little context of what I was thinking. Everybody knows we do the act of kindness stuff, and we get so many messages on the Facebook page and people that write in through the website and stuff. And I know you've seen, I'll show you some stuff, but people that, need help one way or the other. And there's all kinds of stuff, whether it's, they need help paying rent and they don't know about the programs that are out there, or, somebody needs help with XYZ, something like that. And I'm just one of those people personally that I try to help out as many people as I can personally. And it like hurts sometimes when you can't help somebody. And I just decided this weekend, with the stuff we were talking about, different things happening here, I was like, you know what? Just throw everything in the fire and go for it.
I love it.
And I know with projects we've done in the past, when we've done that and really pulled the trigger and just said, you know what, jump off the deep end and go, it's worked. And thankfully, so knock on wood.
Yeah. We have a great community.
Oh yeah. And I love, with y'all, with the teachers and the heroes and everything, and you with obviously everything.
Yeah.
Spread the positive.
Yeah, it's in the name,
Yep.
And so I know we've been talking about kind of coming together and doing all that together as one. And I was like, let's just dive off the deep end and go for it. And so, I've been reaching out to different nonprofits and different things, and all of them are on board. So which is really cool. We've actually been asked to sit on the board of a few of them.
Let's go, man.
So
nice.
and just in all the name of helping people and giving back,
especially
and different
right
things
now,
like that.
man.
Yeah,
there's a lot of hurt.
For sure. And I know we've kind of dabbled with this and working up to it, but I'm just going to go ahead and announce it because I'm going to start doing it today, putting it out there. We all have our real estate licenses here. Yeah, I know we've mentioned this before, but I've never really used mine. It was mainly for a project on the website and different things we were working on, things like that.
Sure.
Well, I'm going to start using it. And so I'm putting it out there, everybody, right? So Jonathan Harmon is a wonderful man here that we were actually all part of his team. That's right.
Building.
Yep. Right. And we've talked about
nice mug, by the way.
That's right. Yeah, wonderful mug.
All the plugs.
That's right. We got lots of plugs today.
Lots of plugs.
But I'm going to go ahead and put it out there. We've talked about with the, if anything, if I do a home, sell, buy, whatever the case may be, something like that, obviously, we get commission off something with home sales like that, but 50% of anything I generate that would come to me is going to go right back to the acts of kindness, right back into the community.
Let's get it, man.
Yep. And
that's huge.
Yep. So we do have, we obviously have bills to pay, so the other 50% has to go to pay those bills,
right. Definitely.
But 50% off boom, right back into the community. We're going to go help out families in need. And God knows you hear enough of them with Spread the Positive.
Yes,
we can work together on that, and so I'm putting it out there today. It's happening.
I love it.
So here's my concern.
Yes.
So we didn't run through all of this before he said.
Well, that's why this was the curveball. So
no kidding, man. I just swung and missed. No.
Well, and that's what.
So I think what we need to do is we need to qualify this with a you need to ease into that.
Yes, right? I agree. Mm-hmm.
So what is your plan for that?
Well, it's thankfully that's where you come in. I know we've talked about that.
Mm-hmm. I think the team aspect is a big part for both of us. Well, we got a lot of things going.
Yep.
The team is already in place. Jonathan's an expert. Rachel's expert. Like a lot of people on the team. Taylor with the admin stuff.
Yep.
Like we have everything in place to really, just use our specialty of gaining some interest and having them. I guess the why behind it, and then really just putting it through the machine with Jay Harmon Home Team.
So let's do this. Let's start with two people. All right. Let's find John's first two clients.
Let's go.
Okay.
How about that? Let's find John's first two. If you want to be one of John's first two clients,
there you go.
We need to post the number and let's do that. And
that's awesome.
Let's figure out who that's going to be. And I will throw in that John will not be a rookie agent on his own.
Right.
So you will get John and Jonathan on that. So John's first two clients, and let's try to get it closed by the end of the year. What do you think?
Yeah, and everybody on the team, Trent, Rabia, Brett, everybody has, hey, you need some help, let me know. I'm here for you if you need help.
That's all I hire is people like that.
The team is strong. Very selfless and good people.
So. Yeah, so you won't just be getting rookie John and hey, paperwork. No, I'm just kidding.
You'll get Hug Life over here, and you'll get somebody that gets mean sometimes.
But heck, we can even take it a step further. Whatever agency or family we help with that donation, we can do it in the name of the people that we work with.
Love it.
So
love it.
It'd be really cool. Man.
Yeah. So that's putting that out there is just a way of giving back to the community, helping out. And there you go. So
cool.
Yep.
Okay. Well, you heard it here first, ladies and gentlemen. So if you're interested in, we should name this.
Yeah,
that's a good one. I don't know. What should we name it?
I have so many suggestions that I'm not going to say.
Right.
I don't know. We'll do a little poll. Or I don't know. What would you all name it?
Yeah, people what watching, would you name this little program? John's first 2 clients.
I don't know. My mind went somewhere on that, and I'll leave it alone. So,
yeah, we'll coin something. Nice.
Yep, we'll get something. Nice you're really good at that. So
yeah,
he is.
My wheels are turning, but
Trent
not quite there. Track. Not quite there yet.
Well, let's go to the next step with that then. So John is going to have his first 2 clients. We're going to take a big chunk of that and put it towards the acts of kindness and all of that kind of thing. Let's talk about what you and I talked about the other day. How about some of that stuff? Perfect. I was heading right down that road.
What a segue.
Throwing that segue out there.
Oh, yeah. Well, that and a lot of where, like, for example, with Trent, with Spread the Positive, a lot of this, we work with a lot of mortgage companies and builders and title companies and things like that. And, this stuff, like I know with Murfreesboro.com, obviously, costs money to run things, Spread the Positive costs money to run things. And so we definitely, we look for sponsors and underwriters and things like that. But I know on our side, we're doing the same thing. Like if a title company or mortgage company comes in and wants to help, spread the positive, and doing it through this triangle wheel we got going on, we're going to donate a portion of that too, on our side. So, help out with that too. But there's more to it that I was going to show. I'm talking too much.
No, that's okay. So I think a few things that we discussed is some integrations between Murfreesboro.com, Spread the Positive, and J. Harmon Home Team.
Yep. Another triangulation of greatness there.
Exactly. So through the platform that is Murfreesboro.com, and all the various channels of that, you'll have access to, and it may sound a little arrogant, but some of the best real estate knowledge in our county. We create content all the time about, just educating. And if you use us as your agent, great. If you don't, that's okay too. You still get access to the information. And that's really what Murfreesboro.com is about, is sharing the information that is relevant to people right here. And you do a phenomenal job of that. We're just adding a little bit more, right?
Yep.
And then we dovetail Spread the Positive on there. It'll have a little home on Murfreesboro.com. And if y'all haven't visited Spread the Positive, holy cow, there is some cool so much stuff. And the stories matter, y'all. The stories matter. And Trent archives those stories. He records those stories and saves them, and then you can go back and check them anytime. I've got a couple of episodes of 2 Bottles Deep. I've listened to probably just the specific episodes. I bet I've listened to them
3, 4, 5 times.
At least. Yeah. Because the message in them, if I forget or if I feel myself forgetting.
Dude, they get me. I'll go from laughing so hard to crying to like, man, this is really impactful.
And man, I mean, so many of the things that you guys produce. And so again, that's going to have a home. So, and it'll be easily accessible. What you're doing is you're pulling in multiple medias and giving it one home.
Strength in numbers, right?
Yep. Yeah.
Strength in numbers, and the way that, just being able to approach said underwriters or people that need a little more reach than what we can provide.
And want to hang their hat with someone that it's good news.
Yeah. For worst case scenario, it's going to be impactful.
Right. Worst case. That sounds pretty good.
That should be our tagline. Worst case, it'll be impactful. Your ROI might not be the typical, funny. But it will be impactful. So
no, but that's
true.
You'd be amazed at how many people
are looking for that.
Yes, exactly. I mean, or even like when we do the acts of kindness, the individual people that have reached out to donate and participate. They're like, I just didn't know how to. Yeah, one guy met me in the parking lot at Sprouts. Gave me $300. And he said, we just wanted to give back somehow. We didn't know how. And I was like, that's amazing.
So I want to go with that. So the hero and teacher thing, we had a vision, I don't know, we're almost 2 full years in now at this point. So over 2 years ago, and we said, we want to do this. We want to go honor those teachers that are making a difference. And then we want to identify the everyday heroes, right? That. We want to, and we have honored all kinds of people, from a grandmother whose kids essentially dumped their kids on her, and she's taking care of her aging parents, and And I mean, from someone like that, exactly, she is a hero
for sure.
All the way to the EMS worker, to the all of those. And so we said we want to do that, and then we said, well, we can do this much, right? But if we have others, we can do this much. And we just started asking, and we got 15 businesses, 15 other businesses. Awesome. And it's nothing that I could do on my own.
Right.
It's impossible, right? But the message from them almost unanimously was, yeah, we really want to participate in our community, but we just don't have the focus, the time, the push to do it all ourselves.
Yeah.
But since you're taking the reins, right?
Yep.
We would love to partner with you on that.
There you go.
That's it. Yep. I've heard that same thing so many times from different companies, and the same exact message. They're like, we just, we don't have the time or the manpower or whatever, but here, you can do it.
Or even the expertise, right? Like an engineering firm is not going to have somebody that's going to put together a gift basket. You know what I mean?
Exactly right.
And not that they couldn't, it's just that's not what they do.
Yeah, here's your protractor. No, I'm kidding. I'm just kidding.
Hey,
sorry, engineers. I'm just
an engineer saved my butt last week, so I'm just gonna,
well, there you go. Sorry, no disrespect, engineers.
Yeah.
You're way smarter
Thank
than we
you
are.
for everything you do.
Yeah, right.
Because I definitely can't. Okay.
Because I can't.
For sure.
Yeah. Oh yeah, and so
that's awesome.
Yep, and then pairing with all that, and then spread the positive, and you got a bazillion podcasts now that you do, and
I think that's the official count right now.
I think the bazillion.
Just round it up to bazillion. Yep. That's awesome. Yeah, I mean, it's just all of this is exciting because I mean, it can just spin into so many different. Honestly, services too. Like all the stuff you're really good at with Murfreesboro.com, getting exposure, and then if any podcast stuff, any audio stuff, through us, it's just really exciting. And obviously, real estate and just the power in real estate to just do a lot of. Obviously, that's how this guy does all he. Not all he does, but real estate is the backbone for all of his generosity, all of his philanthropic efforts, and then being able to, partner on Cedar Glade, help me with Spread the Positive. So real estate's the backbone. It's the biggest way to make the most money ever. Stock market, whatever. It's always like a toss up, but real estate is forever.
It plugs you in and endears you to your community.
Right.
Like I look at it like, I can sell houses, right? And I can get clients and get them to buy houses or sell their house or whatever. But I'm never a half in guy. Like that's just really not. And so if I'm going to do that in my community, I'm going to do that and know what I'm doing, with whom I'm doing it, why I'm doing it.
The why. Yep.
Exactly. And so the level of community awareness and involvement that it affords is second to none.
That's amazing. That's a great way to put it.
And what's a neat thing about this too is that and I'm encouraging everybody out there watching and listening, one of my favorite things is when people message in about, like, for example, still one of my favorites to this day, young boy, he was like 7 or 8 years old, and he hit the game winning home run, in his baseball game. And his mom sent in a picture of him holding the ball, and he was, he was so excited. And that whole thing was just, hey, little Johnny hit the game winning home run. And so, but I posted it, and man, people put all kinds of comments and likes to, hey, great job, stuff like that. And that's more spread the positive. And so
people are thirsty for that, man. I mean, my goodness.
Oh yeah. So everybody watching and listening, please, write into us, send us stuff like that if you got things like that. I mean,
it's the whole point. Yeah,
really exactly. Yeah. So
Well, and since we're throwing out shameless plugs, I'll throw one out on that hero and teacher. If you go to jharmonhometeam.com, you will see a nominate form to fill out, and we're not going to spam you to death over that. We just want to know. And especially, we want to know which teacher is standing in that classroom every single day and just doing extra every single day, and is grabbing those kids and making them learn. And not forcefully. Maybe. I don't know.
Hey, whatever works, right?
Right. But just really doing extra, we want to know about them. And then we really, really, really want to identify those heroes.
Yeah.
And hero, we get less nominations for that, but I think it's because people are uncomfortable with that word.
Yeah. Hero. Yeah. That's
that's a big word.
Yeah.
But it doesn't, I mean, it is a big word, but think about who's the hero in your life, you know, and I have a few, and, you know, I'm not going to nominate them. Right. Sorry, I'll do something else for you. But, but who are they? You know, and maybe there was some massive thing that happened, and they were a like textbook classic definition of a hero in that moment. Okay, that's cool. Yeah. But maybe they just get up and go to work every single day, and they fight through the hard times, and they stay positive, and they, you know, maybe that's why they're a hero.
Oh yeah,
you know, maybe they over time changed your life through something that they do all the time. Yeah, great. That's a hero.
Yep. No, I agree. And there was last week. I actually had to go speak in an event thing, and they were talking about the acts of kindness. And this guy in the background, an elderly gentleman, raised his hand, and he was saying, he said, you know, not everybody, I was joking about how it all started with the $100 tip for the Sonic server. And he goes, you know, not everybody has $100 bills to go throw around. I said, oh no, that's not the point I'm making. It's just giving back. He said, but let me tell you. And then he told me like 9 stories about how he, but awesome stories about how he, like he loves to go to Cracker Barrel and just like he'll buy somebody's meal. And then, you know, he's like, but I get more enjoyment out of that. Or he said, even at a coffee shop, because I'll just buy somebody's coffee. And and he's like, the little things like that. It doesn't take much.
No, you know, just
no, it's awareness, right? It's being thankful where you are, and then being aware of somebody that's not.
That's it.
And then helping them.
Oh yeah, exactly. So I know everybody watching this and listening now, we're going to get flooded with recommendations. Bring them on, man. No, I was going to say, bring them on, please. So that's especially around this time of year. We got Christmas coming up,
right?
So
well, and I think that's the other thing that's super important about your acts of kindness is that it's. I don't know if this is the right thing to say, but it's easy to be generous around Christmas.
That's true.
No, that's like it's very true. That is true.
You know?
Yes.
And who's doing it? Who's doing the work on January 15th?
Right. Yeah. There you go.
Who's doing the work on March 7th or whatever?
Yeah.
Right.
That's so true.
Yeah. No, I agree.
Got to keep that energy.
Yep.
365.
That 365. There you go. I know there's actually one we're going to start doing. I totally stealing it from another. I'll admit it's a YouTube channel.
Yeah,
but they stream live once a week at a gas station, and they let the people watching choose who they pay for their gas.
Oh, yeah, snap.
And it's really cool.
Dude, that's genius.
It's really neat. But and the ones I've seen, every single one of them, man, they either, oh my God, thank you, or they have like a story that they're, oh my God, I was, you know, I'm trying to. Yeah, I'm having a hard time this month. This really, even like $50 in gas, and they're like, "This helps so much, thank you." And
never fails.
Dang, that's awesome.
So start watching for that one, folks.
Yeah. So the Cracker Barrel thing, something kind of fun to do if you find yourself in a Cracker Barrel, is I like to look around the dining room. I haven't done this in a long time, but I like to look around the dining room and find that person that's eating by themselves. And just kind of let them know they're not really by themselves.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And dude, I have seen, and it's, you know, it's a packed dining room, so they don't, and thankfully none of the servers have ever said, oh, that guy over there. But just to watch them, they'll walk up and they'll be like, hey, your bill's paid. And leave a generous tip for the server too. Don't stiff the server. And then they inevitably they look at it.
They look around.
I mean, it's every single time.
I love that.
And a lot of times they don't know what to do. They're like, so do I just leave?
Yeah. Like, okay, sure. You know, I actually, I had one done to me. Was it like 2 weeks ago? I went to Smoothie King.
Nice.
And I needed a smoothie real quick. Needed one real fast anyways. But, usually I try and buy one for somebody, and no one was behind me. It ticked me off because the person in front of me paid for mine.
Oh man!
And then I went to pay for somebody else, and I literally waited for a couple minutes. I'm like, wow, okay. But I walked out, and to whoever that young lady was, I can see her. I didn't catch her name.
That's awesome.
But I walked out, and I was holding the smoothie up like this in the air, and I was like, "Thank you, whoever you are." You know, probably looked like
a good reaction.
You're such a dork.
I know, right? But I was like, "Thank you."
That's amazing.
I hope she sees this. Thank you.
That's fantastic. I love that.
Yeah, shout out whatever. I didn't catch her name. I apologize.
Smoothie lady.
Smoothie lady.
Smoothie queen. You're smoothie queen.
There you go.
That's some quick. See, that's some Trent.
I channeled my inner Trent on that one.
That was good. I'm not even mad about that.
No, you know, one time the Old Fort Starbucks on Old Fort right by the mall. I was in there one day and somebody had paid for something and whatever, and I had talked to the cashier. I said, "What's the longest one of those you ever had for people paying it forward?" You ready for this? 148.
How do you keep up with that?
She said this was like a couple years ago, I remember, but she told me, she said
amazing.
Somebody paid for one, and then you've seen that Starbucks. Yeah. It's constant people in there. She said 148 people deep it went.
Holy smokes.
Yeah.
That's incredible. I would have not guessed 148.
Yeah. I was like, please tell me the line ran out, not some jerk at 149. No, I'm just kidding. Just kidding. But
not really.
No.
Like, 149.
You suck.
Yeah. It's for the positive. But
you know who you are. You took the free coffee.
Or what do you do in cases like that where like if you're by yourself and you get like a coffee that's like $4. And the person behind you's got like 9 people in the car.
That'll be $42.
You're paying for it.
That was number 149.
That was one. Yeah, there you go. That's what happened.
Okay. That's understandable.
Yeah, I was going to do that, but I changed my mind.
$68. I was like, yo.
Right.
A little tight on my end sometimes.
This is supposed to be $4, man. Come on.
Oh, man. This is a good one. I'm excited about all this. This is a long time coming.
Sure. I know we've been brainstorming for so years, long, man. And I know all of us have had our individual stuff going on and different things keeping us. And like I told you, I was at the gym and it was just like a lightning bolt hit me. And I said, you know what? Deep end. Let's go diving.
This is like Captain Planet.
Yeah.
By your powers combined.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, right.
I was about to do the He-Man thing. That was wrong.
That's
wrong one. Not wrong one.
Just put our rings
He would
in.
do He-Man. Yeah. And I'll bring heart.
Earth. Wind.
Oh my God. Wow.
We are dorks. All right, cool.
That's what makes this so good.
I know.
We can make fun of ourselves.
Yes.
It's all right. But on that note, yes, I lost my thought.
Hey, I want to.
Sorry.
One more, just kind of putting it out there thing. So I was on Joe Dubin's Mornings on Main Street.
Yeah.
And his show is goals for what we've been talking about.
Okay.
Man. This really cool intro and cutting and having all the banners and pictures.
Yeah.
And I was like, man, we got to get that rolling. Like we could do that. We could do that every morning like he does.
Mm-hmm. So by we, you mean Trent?
It's me, Marissa, John, y'all. Yeah. So shouts to Marissa.
I was like, if you want me to do that,
no,
I'll do this.
Yeah, right. I mean, this is basically this, but just 4 more times a week.
Yep.
All right.
Yeah, because
it could. But I really think it's just seeing the way he did it. And
he's on Main Street?
Mornings on Main Street.
Okay.
No, not here. Sorry. He's somewhere else. But anyway.
Oh, I was like,
what would we be?
We're on Main Street.
Murfreesboro mornings.
Oh, this would be pretty applicable. Yeah.
Yeah.
We're on Main Street.
It's right there.
Yeah, it is right. We need to really iron out how to make that happen. Go ahead and get some of those underwriter and just run it because it would work.
Let's throw it out there then.
Yeah.
Let's ask.
Please come with it. We got some really amazing tools at our disposal, some amazing team members, and just production that could just really take everything to that next level.
So the real ask, the pitch here is, if you like what we're doing, if you like the Murfreesboro.com podcast, if you like Murfreesboro.com, if you like the idea of having a little bit of a real estate section in there and the spread the positive, and you like the idea of putting your marketing dollars behind something that's going to be positive, that's going to be uplifting, that's going to be
impactful. Sorry, I had to throw that out there.
No, that's perfect. If you like that idea and you like the reach that is sitting here, where else should you spend your money?
There you go.
You know,
that's
it can be a little bit, it can be a lot. You know, it can be a medium.
Yeah. We got options.
Yeah.
But
well, I know that's one thing we talked about with the doing the little newscast every day.
Man.
Because there is
we got the
much content that oh my God, it comes in nonstop. Yeah. And
the plug and play with who this is sponsored by.
Yeah.
Just run it.
Yep.
Every day.
We get so many, I can't even tell you how many messages and emails anymore. There's just so many, but all the content I can't post it all, on the Facebook pages and whatnot, but it's, the website archives it all, yes, but there's just so many things that, or like I'll post something and somebody missed it. And they're like, oh, I didn't know about that. Well, we posted it, but we can recap on it with the data. So imagine our own little newscast going on, So
and we've got space for it. That's the thing. Like physical space, we've got space.
Yep.
And while we're at it, some guys that we didn't mention in this that I've also affiliated myself with, the Cedar Glade guys.
Yes.
The 4 partners, our goal, we've said it from minute one, is our goal is to be the good guys in that world. Not that the other guys aren't good guys, but we want to be the good guys,
Yeah.
And so we're looking at some partnerships with MTSU, some funding that we'll be able to provide over there.
Nice.
We're looking at some partnerships with some home brewers, some people that kind of have the dream and aspiration as well.
That's cool. That's really cool.
And our location, what we're building in there is somewhere where you can bring your kid.
Yep.
Somewhere where you can bring your business partner.
Yep.
Somewhere where you can bring a date.
Yep.
And everybody's comfortable.
Yep. It's going to be awesome.
I know. I'm looking forward to it in a couple of weeks, hopefully. Fingers crossed, maybe, sort of, kind of.
If a couple is defined by like 6 to 8, then yes.
Yeah.
Yes, that's exactly what I meant, yes.
Yeah, I'm hoping we fire our pots off this week.
Let's go.
Oh, dang. Okay, cool. That's awesome.
And then, and then obviously there's lead time, right?
Yeah.
So,
Dang, that's super exciting.
unless you want to come drink water,
come drink water. Sure. Sit down.
Community.
Have a nice glass of ice cold water.
that's right.
That's more refreshing. It's high quality.
Oh, yeah. That's high quality H2O. Wow.
So
I
let's
know.
get out here.
Lots of references today.
Well, that's been good, man. We made it Facebook official. I feel like that's a big step.
Yeah.
So what? Let's close out with this, I guess. What can the people watching? What can the audience do besides if they want to sponsor and throw some money at it? What else can they do? What are some asks here? I know.
Well, definitely kind of going back to circle around to part one with the whole, like, the nonprofits thing. I've reached out to several, and like I said, we've been asked to be on the board of a couple of them and things, but that's all part of the giving back part. So if we, work more closely with these nonprofits and we can, impact more families in a positive way through all this other stuff we're generating, that's just more people we can hit. So if you're a nonprofit out there, you need some help, you need some, between the 3 of us, we've got a monster reach, here in the community, and we can really help with that. And so please reach out to us. Let us know. You can write it on the website if you want. We'll take care of,
we can find ways to tell your story. We can find, you can sit in that seat right there. You can sit in a seat with Trent. You can sit with me at Table Talk. There's all kinds of ways.
Yep.
Really. I mean, just the different times a day that we can offer through that type of stuff is pretty cool.
You could hit all 3 in a week if we need to blitz it.
Definitely. Yeah.
Dang, that's true.
Yep. And we can get that information out more to the community, to the people that need it, like the ones I talk about that need help with rent and different things like that. By the way, calling you out, Megan Flippin, United Way. Come on down.
That's a big call.
Yeah, why hasn't she been on here yet?
That's a good point.
Hey,
Megan Flippin.
Come on down.
Let's do it. Right.
What the flipping heck? Sorry,
I was trying to come up with a way to say.
I'm sorry for that one. Megan, I'm sorry for that.
Megan, I'm sorry. My bad. We'll retract that.
All right.
Way to go. Now she'll never be on here.
Right. Yeah.
It's a lot, Trent.
On the podcast, that might not make it, but I'm just kidding. Anyway, it's live.
Yeah, she's like, I've never heard this before. Thanks, Trent.
Well, I'm pumped. I'm super pumped. This was a good one.
Oh yeah, and
so and then the other thing is, if if you have a business, if you want to participate in some of the stuff, the hero and the teacher and all that, get in touch with us. We can get you to the right one of us. If you want to sponsor some acts of kindness, let us know about that. If you want to sponsor some podcasts, let us know about that. So I'd say that, and then I'd say the last thing, if you don't want to throw any money at it, or you don't have the money to throw at it, if you have some ideas, if you know some people that we need to go help, if you, whatever, if you have some ideas that the 3 of us can help with, by all means, contact us, comment, whatever it is that you want to do.
Always open to constructive criticism. Anything we can.
I'm actually not. I'm terrible at taking criticism. So send that to John.
Send that over this way. It's all right.
Yeah. I'll take some of that. I'm pretty good at it.
Helps us do our job better. It's all right.
I'm just kidding. I can take it.
Yeah. And then, again, shameless plug. If you're looking to sell or buy a house, let us know.
Yeah.
Because we can get that. We
first
get that
2.
going. I know, right? First 2.
We gotta
boom.
get those first 2.
Yep. And then we're going to go help out some families with it.
So tell me the truth.
What?
When you were thinking about this and you said, okay, it's time.
Yeah.
Right. Did you have like this little daydream about what that first transaction's going to look.
Of course I did.
Do you have a picture of the house in your head?
Oh, of course I did. Yeah. I was like, my first one's going to be like a $4 million house. This is gonna be
see,
amazing.
mine wasn't.
Oh,
so
really? I was grandiose.
I like it.
No, dude, I was totally Leave It to Beaver when I first got my license, and I was thinking about that first, and I was like, picket fence and a little dog.
Little boy and a girl.
That's right.
No, I was picturing that, was it $8.9 million house that's for sale right now and all that land, and it looks like a big wood cabin or something.
And this, ladies and gentlemen, is why he and I are going to work together.
You imagine that donation? Woo. Let's go. Let's go pay off somebody's house, or something.
I love it.
Yeah. Oh, that'd be amazing. So
love it.
But there you go. That was just and even then, just discussing it here. There's still more coming.
Yeah, we got more on deck for sure.
Yep, and we'll keep updating as we go. So, and also just throwing it out like Megan flipping.
Come on,
if you want to come on down to the show, let us know. You got something to share? You want to put out to the community? Spread the positive. Let us know.
I think that's what's been awesome about this show so far is, man, we've had big stories, we've had little stories, we've had the mayor to the BMX club to all kinds of different stuff. Yep. So there isn't a too big of a story, too little of a story, too, I'm just a fill in the blank. Well, yeah, but that's important.
Exactly.
I
get that all the time.
Yeah.
I don't know if I'm STP, I'm like, no, come on down.
That's right. Do you have a story? Can people relate?
Yep.
You're in.
Yep. You never know who you're going to impact.
That's it.
Yep.
Worst case scenario, it'll be impactful.
It'll be impactful. I'm gonna put that on there. Yeah,
that's on all your new marketing material.
Worst case scenario, it's impactful.
It's impactful. I like it.
So good.
All right, fellas. Yes, sir.
Appreciate y'all.
Yep, that's all the time we got. Thank you all for watching. Appreciate it.
Have a good rest of the week.
See you next one.